Tagging up and scoring is Morris. And now Morris looks like he's hurt.
I think
He got
take one off the face for that.
His finger, something. But he scores.
Jack, that was a great piece of running by Morris. What he did was he faked the tag, and that ended up allowing Steen to believe he was going to go home. Steen overshoots it, and as soon as that ball left Steen's hand, Morris took off because he saw that it was going to go high. Even with Proctor backing it up, couldn't get it back to the plate in time. Heads-up play by Morris as he scores the go-ahead run here early.
So is that charged an error?
I'm starting to agree with our production guy. We need to get one of these officials on, these umpires.
Well, they wouldn't know. So it would be an error from the center fielder because it's not a tag up, and then he threw it over. Swing and a miss there from Reinhardt.
Reinhardt, limited offense this year, just 45 at-bats. Hitting .244, though, with 6 RBIs.
One out, Pfizer down at third. Spolrich at second base. And that one fouled back into the backstop. No balls and 2 strikes on Cody Reinhardt. Proctor settles again just above the belt, the 0-2. And that one just off the plate for ball 1.
Interesting to watch the dugout for Frostburg State. They thought certainly strike 3, and they were highly disappointed with the body language.
The 1-2 pitch, and that one bounces in again. That'll even up the count on Reinhardt at 2-2.
Still just 1 out here in the inning.
And I guess I could correct myself. Even if it was a tagged up and he throws it halfway up the netting in the backstop, that'd be a throwing error. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, left side, just goes foul.
Nice dance move over there at third by Pfizer to avoid being contacted over there in foul territory.
Well, you know Greg Keaton's not dancing around over in the coach's box on the third base side. So it would have to have been Pfizer. The 2-2. And that time he got the call for the strikeout. 2 down.
And Reinhardt's not going to disagree with that one. That was a great breaking pitch. That one went about 10-4. Oh, look at that. A lot of movement on that pitch from Proctor with a big strikeout.
Top of the order back up for the Yellow Jackets and shortstop Kyle Waters. As he checks his swing, but first base umpire Mark Mell says he went around for a strike.
And Waters says he disagrees badly with that one, but
grounded out his first time at the plate. The 0-1 breaking pitch misses. 1-1 to count on Waters. Got folks texting me and asking me about the condition of the umpire that was hit earlier today, Ben Smith. We'll have an answer for you at the top of the third inning as time is called. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. West Virginia State leading Frostburg State 2-1. Looking to add more here with Kyle Waters at the plate. As he swung and fouls that one on. I tell you what, I hold my breath every time it goes over there into that parking lot.
Well, I didn't know any better, so I parked near the Capitol. I had to walk about 3 miles here as the crow flies.
Well, for somebody that ran clear across the United States, 3 miles is nothing for you.
Used to be nothing.
The 1-2 pitch, ground ball right back into the glove of Proctor. He'll gather it up and fire over to first base. but not until West Virginia State plates 2 runs here in the bottom of the second. They lead 2-1 when we come back. The top of the order for the Bobcats, Shalek, Steen, and Keipel here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
The legacy began in 1973. That was the year NCAA Division II was born. And since the very first day, our division has shaped generations of student athletes with a true sense of academics, athletics, and community. That is 5 decades of graduations, championships, teamwork, and personal development. 50 years of shaping student athletes into world-class leaders. NCAA Division II. Our division, our legacy.
Welcome back inside Go-Mart Park here in Charleston, West Virginia. Top of the third, West Virginia State leading Frostburg State 2-1. And we got the word on Ben Smith. He's all right. Just a lot of bruising, no broken bones. But here's an interesting thing. He had to drive to Pittsburgh after the game to go to work. And what's he do? He drives a train for Amtrak.
Tell you what, man. He's got an ice pack on that left arm throughout his shift here tonight. Promise you that.
So, folks, if you're watching or listening tonight on an Amtrak train out of Pittsburgh, your conductor is driving it with one arm tonight. He's a little banged up, but he's in good spirits and all well as a ground ball over the left side from Shalek and a nice scoop from Huber.
Now Waters fielded that cleanly, just a little low on the throw. But Huber right there to help out his teammate.
One out, and that brings up center fielder Randy Steen.
Next up for the Bobcats, center fielder number 5, Randy Steen.
Amtrak driver by day, plate umpire by night.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, it just depends, as that one's popped up on the infield. Overitis is called off as Reinhardt comes in and makes the grab.
Now we
2
can
down.
hear that call off, and that's a good play to make by Reinhardt. Again, even though Overitis was there, it's always more difficult, I think, for a catcher to get his bearings when that ball's right there by the plate.
Two outs now for Ethan Keipel as he looks at that pitch in there for a strike. Keipel struck out swinging his first time at the plate tonight as Bryant sets and delivers outside, 1-1 to count. The 1-1 delivery, and that one fouled straight back into the net.
Keipel's got one of those swings, Jack, that every time he unloads, you think, well, this one could go out.
A lot of torque in the hips. The 1-2 pitch from Bryant as he lays off of that one outside, 2-2.
And player of the year in this conference.
From the windup, the 2-2 and a breaking pitch is lifted high into the air from the left side of the infield. And again, Reinhardt calls off Waters and makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Colin Bryant. We head to the bottom of the third. West Virginia State leading Frostburg State 2-1.
Launch your healthcare career at West Liberty University. We offer health science degrees in programs like nursing, dental hygiene, speech pathology and audiology, medical lab science, pre-medicine, psychology, biomedical science, or the physician assistant program. Our faculty have the experience to prepare you for a rewarding future. There's never been a better time to prepare for a healthcare career, and there's no better place than West Liberty University. Find out more at westliberty.edu/healthcareers.
2-1 your score. West Virginia State leading Frostburg State as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Nighttime quickly approaching here in Charleston, West Virginia.
Quick little 1-2-3 inning there in
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company.
West Virginia State, first baseman number 1, Mike Huber.
First baseman Mike Huber will lead things off for the Yellow Jackets. Flew out to left field his first time at the bat. As he looks at that one down low for ball 1.
Huber with a couple base hits in that first game loss, 2 for 5 with a double.
Proctor sets and deals. Again down low, 2-0 on Mike Huber. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania native. I wonder if he ever rides the Amtrak out of Pittsburgh. Swung on, and that one shot over into the concourse area. Almost a play. Couldn't come up with it. The 2-1 delivery. And a little chin music that time as he brushes him back just a bit. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Huber.
Big time hitters count.
And swung on, and that one shot past the diving Mikey Guy. That'll go to the corner. Huber churning for second base, and a stand-up double for the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania native.
Letting them see it in the dugout for West Virginia State. Showing his dance moves off. Great contact on that pitch. That one left up in the zone a little bit for Proctor, a little higher than I'm sure he would have liked. And Huber does what he has done throughout the season. That is his 16th double and his 60th base hit of the season.
Sweet little dance moves, too. As Nathan Paulson, the center fielder, will step in. And looks at that one outside and low for ball 1.
Paulson 0 for 1 with the ground out. His first plate appearance.
35 runs batted in on the season for Nathan Paulson. Proctor checks the runner a couple of times at second, now delivers to the plate, but misses outside, 2-0. Lights are on here at Gomart Ballpark on this beautiful Friday evening. Temperatures dipping down just a bit, though, hovering around 60 degrees. And that one shot out down the left field line, but it'll hook foul into the stands.
2-1 the counts. In the last inning where the Yellow Jackets got 2, they got their first 2 base runners aboard with nobody out. Ended up with second and third with nobody out. Able to produce a pair of runs.
The 2-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, misses down. 3-1 now on Paulson.
Well, Proctor's been good when he's ahead in the count, but the last 2 times he went 3-1. He's given up base hits. 1 for an RBI, that most recent one right there, to the runner on second in Hubert.
No outs here in the bottom of the third. West Virginia State leading 2-1. The 3-1. And that one misses as well. So now runners at first and second for the Yellow Jackets, and that'll bring up the catcher in Tyler Overitis. Action in the bullpen for the Bobcats.
Overitis walked his last plate appearance, scored the first run.
That one swung on, but fouled into the backstop. It looks like Kyle Heyer out in the bullpen for the Bobcats, warming up. Left-hander. The 0-1 pitch, and that one fouled off at the plate. Proctor again settles at the belt. The 0-2 swung on, ground ball on the right side. Boma, he'll go to 2, and the relay in time for the double play. The 4-6-3 double play, and now 2 outs.
Well, Boma did a nice job with the quick turn, the snap throw. Weeman able to get the arm strength just enough to get there before the runner, man. I mean, just bang, bang before that. This was a close play.
Hubert out at third now for Chris Morris. And a half swing there, strike 1. Morris singled out to right field his first time at the plate tonight.
And had that really nice play at third with the fake tag up, and then ended up heading home on the throw in that got away.
The 1 pitch and misses down low. 1-1 to count on Morris. 40 runs batted in. Mountain East Conference Pitcher of the Year, but a second teamer as an outfielder. And that one delivered down the left field line, but it'll go foul as he barreled that one up.
Very clean contact. Enjoying it every time a ball goes out of play. PA announcer, make sure you bring the foul balls back to the dugouts. A baseball shortage here at the MECs.
They're not cheap. The 1-2, and that one shot out again down the left field line, and it'll ricochet off, looks like the picnic area out there.
I got new mini golf course over there. Not sure if you've seen that, Jack.
I did when I drove in.
Dirty Bird's always doing a great job of adding things to Gomart Ballpark.
Again, the 1-2 pitch. Popped up over on the right side in foul territory. Helser ranging over towards the wall and runs out of real estate. That one got up in the third row of the bleachers down the right field line. Bullpen catcher did a nice job, just jumped up in the stands, got out of the way.
Morris delivering a battle here to Proctor in the bottom of the third.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Huber down at third base. And that pitch off the plate, 2-2. 2-2 pitch, and swing and a miss. The ball gets away from the catcher, but he's able to deliver it down to first. Nice job by Probst. And the Bobcats, Max Proctor gets out of that one unscathed. It's still a 1-run ball game. West Virginia State leading. When we come back, it'll be Guy, Estrada, and Bowman here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
At Glenville State University, you can discover friends to last a lifetime, professors who broaden your perspective, and the skills and education for future success in a small town environment. At Glenville State University, you can become a pioneer.
Top of the fourth inning, 2-1, West Virginia State leading Frostburg State here in the 2024 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament at Gomart Ballpark here in Charleston, West Virginia. Leading off the top of the fourth for the Bobcats, third baseman Mikey Guy.
A couple of very nice defensive plays last half inning by Frostburg State, the 4-6-3 double play, and that strikeout that got away from Probst able to fire down. Helser with a nice scoop off of the turf as well.
That one in there for a strike. Bobcats fans unhappy about that call, as that one misses outside. 1-1 to count on Mikey Guy.
I got a base hit, stole a base, and scored a run. Scored
That
the
one
run, I should say.
in there for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Guy. That one hit hard over on the left side, gloved by Waters. He'll fire over, and 1 out.
A clean contact by a guy, but
Now
a
batting for
hard hit
Frostburg
shot
State,
right at the
fielder
shortstop.
number 7, Danny Estrada.
So with 1 out, brings up the right fielder in Danny Estrada. Flew out the left field his first time at the plate tonight. As he looks at a strike from Bryant. Colin Bryant, the 6-foot senior out of Washington, West Virginia, played at Parkersburg South. And that one in there for another strike. The 0-2 pitch. Again with the breaking pitch, misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Estrada.
Again, on that 0-2 pitch, he's not looking to throw a strike there. He's looking to try to get Estrada chasing something outside the zone.
The 1-2 stays upstairs, 2-2 now. The 2 pitch is lifted, and that'll go foul into the concourse area over top the third base dugout.
That caught a fan in the back. Tried to turn away and ended up taking one off the back.
2-2 pitch. Again, the 2-2, and this time it's dribbled foul down the first baseline. The battle continues here between Estrada and Bryant.
60th pitch of the day for Bryant.
This will be the 8th in the at-bat to Estrada. And that one's shot over on the left side and over top the glove of Waters and into left field for a base hit.
Looked like it jammed him in the inside of the bat just a little bit. Had enough strength to pop it over Waters at shortstop for the single.
Now batting for Frostburg State.
So 1 out and a runner aboard as you take a look at that last hit from Estrada out into left field. Ryan Bowman, the second baseman, 0 for 1 on the night. Grounded out to third base and looks at that one down low for ball 1.
I'm having a great year here. 361 hitter.
That one hit well, and that'll get down the left field line. Coming for third is Estrada, and he'll hold up right there as the throw comes into the infield. And a stand-up double for Ryan Boma. And now the Bobcats are knocking on the door and try to at least tie it up here. But the go-ahead run at second base with 1 out.
Now Bryant left that one over the plate, and Boma yoked it over to the left side. That was a nice play out there by Spolrich, by the way. Got over quickly, slid to keep it in front. That gets to the wall, Jack. That's going to score the run instead.
Probst, that one hit on a rope out on the left field. That'll get down for a base hit. Estrada will score, and now we're tied up at two apiece.
Back-to-back rip shots over in left field.
First baseman number 28, Logan Helser.
So runners at the corners for the Bobcats with 1 out, and the first baseman, Logan Helser, steps in.
He's already got an RBI single here.
Bryant steps off the bat or off the rubber. Action in the bullpen out for the Yellow Jackets down the right field line. Bryant sets and delivers, and that one fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Again, popped up and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes on Helser.
I like the way Helser holds those hands low, keeps them relaxed before he loads up for a swing.
The 0-2 delivery and a breaking pitch bounces in. Nice block by Overitis.
Helser's got 21 RBIs on the season.
Bryant pauses, now delivers to the plate, and that one high for ball 2.
No problem with that. Bryant can waste 1 pitch there.
West Virginia State looking for a ground ball here. And they get a strike. They'll take that. 2 down.
Wow, I'm freezing Helser on the inside corner of the plate. That's a big out, too, for the Yellow Jackets. Gives them 2 outs. Don't worry about the 4 seconds.
Ben Weeman 0 for 1 tonight. And that one popped up on the infield. Over on the right side, Benninger underneath and makes the catch. And getting out of that late jam there, but a run scores for Frostburg State. We're all even at 2 here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
Bottom of the 4th inning, 2-2 your score. West Virginia State and Frostburg State in this elimination game. Connor Pfizer will lead off for the Yellow Jackets. Proctor sets and delivers in there for a strike.
Proctor working into his 4th inning.
And that one also in there for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes on Pfizer.
2 straight off-speed pitches with the breaking ball.
That one left high. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Fastball in there at 86 that time from Max Proctor.
Pfizer ripped that RBI down the third baseline. It hit third base.
That one popped up over on the right side in foul territory and into the dugout of West Virginia State. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Connor Pfizer. Singled in the left field his first time at the plate, but he looks at that one as a strike 3.
Third strikeout of the game for Proctor.
Left fielder number 6.
And a fastball in there at 86 from Proctor.
Gave him 3 off-speed pitches to look at and then fired that fastball in the inside corner.
Ethan Spolrich will step in. He looks at that one. 1-0 the count on Spolrich. Singled up the middle his last time at the plate, and that one ripped out in the left field gap. It coming over. And Shalik will make the catch. 2 down.
Shalik had a great jump off of that play, and he was the only one I think could have got that. They had Steen shaded a little bit over towards the right field area. Shalik playing a little closer to left center. Got a great jump on that.
So with 2 outs, brings up Michael Bittinger, the second baseman. And he offers at the first pitch, but fouls it back into the screen. Two your score here in the bottom of the 4th of this elimination game. The 0-1 pitch from Proctor, and that one bounces in. 1-1 to count now on Bittinger.
These 2 teams have both been tested. Frostburg State, an 8-7 win last night over Wheeling. Today, a very close game, although the 9-3 score doesn't show it.
1-1 pitch, and off the glove of Proctor, and Bittinger will be safe at first base.
Now Proctor turned around, looked at his shortstop, and then started shaking his head because Weeman was right there to make that play. But it's just natural reaction to try to put the glove up and try to make a play.
So with 2 outs now and a runner at first in Bittinger, Cody Reinhardt will step in. Struck out looking his first time at the plate tonight. And he swings and comes up empty on that one.
He was sitting fastball, took a swing at a 76 mile an hour off-speed pitch.
The 0-1, and that one in there, a strike. No balls and 2 strikes on Reinhardt. Two down here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. The runner in Bittinger out at first base for the Yellow Jackets. Proctor sets and deals, ground ball, left side, gloved by Guy. He makes the throw, and in time, what a play from the third baseman, Mikey Guy.
That is ESPN highlight worthy.
We go to the top of the 5th here at Gomart Ballpark. 2-2 your score here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation and academic excellence we believe in. That's the Wheeling University difference.
Top of the 5th inning. 2-2 your score, Frostburg State and West Virginia State in this elimination game. And a big-time play by third baseman Mikey Guy to end the inning.
Yeah, went behind third base, dove, made the play, got up quickly, and rifled it a long way across the diamond in front of Reinhardt for the third out of the inning.
Top of the order for the Bobcats. Shalik, and he shows bunt but pulls back. Ball one from Colin Bryant as you take a look again, and then just throws a strike across the diamond for the out. Ground ball left side. Waters fields, and he'll fire over. And that one gets by Huber. So they'll charge the throwing error from Waters. And Shalik aboard.
Well, Shalik is the leadoff, is a very fast runner. And you saw Waters, he made the play right, and he had to throw it on the run. And it just got a little left of the bag. Huber did the best he could to try to stretch on that one and try to stretch and dig it out. Couldn't do both.
So the momentum right now in the third base dugout for Frostburg State. As Randy Steen steps in, he'll lay down the bunt down the first baseline. This could be trouble as a throw in time from Huber.
Well, a great play by Huber. Settled himself for the throw over. Bittinger covering the bag, but again, Steen made that one tough. He was just trying to sacrifice Shalik on, but he ended up with almost a base hit there on the single with the bunt.
So now the go-ahead run in Shalik at second base for the slugger and Ethan Keipel. 0 for 2 tonight as Bryant sets and delivers, and that one misses inside and low for ball one.
57 RBIs, hitting .380, 17 home runs. Ever dangerous at the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss and a big hack at that one. Bryant may have got by with that one. That was up in that wheelhouse.
I think Bryant taking a big, deep breath right now before this pitch.
The 1-1 pitch, and that one misses outside 2-1. The on-deck batter and Mikey Guy leads the team in batting average. Guy came into tonight batting .393. The 2-1 and a check. Swing, and they say went around 2-2.
A little fooled by that one. Couldn't hold the bat back far enough.
Take a look at that last replay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Went a long ways around there.
2-2 the count on Ethan Keipel, the Mountain East Conference Player of the Year. Runner in Shalik down at second base with one out. And now Bryant steps off and fakes the throw to second, and timeout is taken by Overitis as he'll walk out to talk to his pitcher. 2-2 your score here in the top half of the fifth inning. 2 runs on 6 hits, 1 error on Frostburg State. Western State 2 runs on 5 hits and no errors.
No.
Opportunity here to take a look at the bracket here as Charleston and Fairmont State, they stay undefeated. They'll play tomorrow at 1 o'clock here at Bill Martin Ballpark. You can watch all the action right here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Jack, the winner of that game is guaranteed into the finals, whether it's a series or a game. Everybody else fighting and scrapping it out for a chance to get back.
Bryant checks the runner, now delivers to the plate, and that one misses high and outside. Full count now on Ethan Keipel. And it may not be a bad thing to walk him here.
The first base is open, 1 out on the scoreboard.
Payoff pitch, and they do walk him. came inside with the breaking pitch on that one. Was maybe hoping he would go for it and take a swing and miss, but he does not. So he'll trot down to first base, and coming out of the first base dugout is the skipper for the Yellow Jackets, and Sean Lloyd. And let's see if they make a pitching change here. And it looks like they may do that. As I'm looking out into the bullpen, the pitcher that was warming up out there has inched forward. But you never know.
Well, Coach Sean Lloyd did this in the first game. He had his starting pitcher going quite the distance there, went all the way into the 7th inning. And Aiden Hodges, there was a time in that ball game with the bases loaded and 1 out where Coach Lloyd came out, had a long conversation. He stuck with Hodges, who got a double play after that, and he stuck with Hodges another couple of innings after that. Let his youngster work his way out of that jam.
Well, that's what he's going to do here.
Bryant,
yeah. Caleb Lafleur was in the bullpen warming up and ready to go, but he'll stay right there as Mikey Guy looks at that one outside for ball 1.
Guy 1 for 2 with a run scored and a stolen base.
42 runs batted in on the season. The 1-0 pitch swung on, and that one rifled out into right field towards Morris. He goes back, makes the catch, and quickly throws it in, but tagging is Shalik, and he'll jog over to the third base. 2 outs now.
Well, they had that one played well, though. Chris Morris was playing very, very deep straightaway right field, able to get to that long shot.
So 2 outs now with runners at first and third. And the right fielder, Danny Estrada, will step to the plate.
Estrada also 1 for 2 with a run scored tonight.
He's got 39 runs batted in. As he looks at that breaking pitch in there, a strike from Colin Bryant.
I think Bryant has done great here tonight to have control of those breaking balls.
The 0-1 pitch. Another breaking pitch, and that one fouled back into the backstop.
Nice kick save by Overettis.
No balls and 2 strikes on Estrada with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning.
Also a little bit in hockey mode during the playoffs.
You a big hockey guy then?
I've become a little bit of a hockey fan. Went to a Wheeling Nailers game, got nailed by a puck.
There you go. Got to be a fan then.
Yeah.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. And a big strikeout for the Yellow Jackets starter in Colin Bryant. We head to the bottom of the 5th. When we come back, Waters, Huber, and Paulson due up for West Virginia State here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there? At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Bottom of the 5th inning. 2-2 your score. West Virginia State and Frostburg State. Here at Go-Mart Ballpark, Jack Whitler alongside Andrew Miller. Wonderful day of baseball today. This is our nightcap of 3 games today.
Jack, going back to that last pitch, it came off of a meeting with Coach Sean Lloyd, he did it earlier in the first game with his other left-hander, Hodges. Hodges responded. That time, Bryant gets a huge strikeout, and he showed his emotions at the end of that strikeout. He let out a roar. He was excited. And sometimes giving your guy a little bit of confidence, saying, I trust you to finish this off, means a lot to him.
I'll tell you what, Sean Lloyd is looking dapper today in that little sleeveless vest he's got on. Kyle Waters, the shortstop, 0 for 2, will lead things off for the Yellow Jackets. Max Proctor back out there, and he starts him off with a breaking pitch in there for a strike.
Proctor's really only gone up in pitch count in 1 inning so far. He's been really good so far here today.
Swing and a miss there, 0-2. He's ahead of the count.
Of course, not hard when you got great defense behind him. A couple of double plays. That big play over at third base. That was one of the best ones I have seen in a long time by Mikey Guy.
0-2 and a ground ball over to second base. Boma fields and throws. 1 out.
Next up for the Yellow Jackets is first baseman number 1, Mike Huber.
That'll bring up the first baseman in Mike Huber. Huber 1 for 2 on the day. Flew out the left field and then grounded down the left field line for a double. Proctor sets and delivers in there, a strike.
Huber, one of those first team MEC selections as well. 6-foot junior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
The 0-1 delivery, and that one down low. 1-1 to count on Mike Huber. Proctor sets and deals the 2-1, and again down low. 3-1 to count on Huber.
Well, that's the only really time that Proctor has struggled here, Jack. He's gone behind and counts 3-1 3 times, all 3 times base hits.
Fastball, and that one popped up in foul territory and ranging back towards the bleachers, and it finds its way into the third row. It would be more impressive with head coach Sean Lloyd if he just didn't have any long sleeves on with that vest. Show the pipes off. I'm kidding.
We're going to talk about UC's head coach, as I said.
Dean Peterson, yeah.
Yeah, he was showing the pipes off earlier today.
The payoff pitch.
Scared me, and I'm up here.
Ground ball down the third baseline. That'll go foul.
I don't know. I just read the bio jacket. I was like, this is a dangerous man.
And then you look at him.
Yeah.
Again, the 3-2 pitch from Max Proctor. And that one misses down low, a walk to Huber.
Third walk of the game issued by Proctor.
Center fielder number 9, Nathan Paulson.
Runner aboard, 1 out for West Virginia State here in the bottom of the 5th. And Paulson will step in, the center fielder.
0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out so far for Paulson.
That one fouled over into the facing of the dugout of West Virginia State. Of course, I'm getting texts now about Sean Lloyd's hoodie vest thing, whatever he's got on over there. Folks are agreeing he does look good.
That's a new style. Adding hoodies to baseball.
0-1 pitch, ground ball down the third baseline. That'll go foul as Mikey Guy right there on it. I'm going home right now, and with every hoodie, I'm cutting the sleeves off.
Yeah, that'll make you look a little bit like Like the head coach, used to be the head coach for the Patriots, Bill Belichick.
No, he cut him off halfway up, like at the elbow. I'm talking about up to the
full
shoulders.
sleeveless.
Oh, yeah. That one down in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Nathan Paulson.
A great battle here so far. Both these teams obviously knowing what's at stake.
Proctor settles just above the belt. Now delivers to the plate. A fastball in there at 85. Misses upstairs. Evens up the count to 2-2.
Well, the big difference in batting for Paulson, lefty and righty. 314 against right-handed pitchers, just 154 against lefties.
2-2, and that one dribbled foul. Max Proctor, you can see the pitch count on your screen. Nearing the 90 pitches here tonight. Tell you what, the first time they played, Chris Morris was impressive in that victory, in the complete game victory for Morris and West Virginia State, 8-1 over Frostburg State. Once again, that one's fouled away.
Proctor, no stranger to going deep into games, 58 and 2/3 innings of work. That's a lot of pitches. Jack showing me Chris Morris's stat line. 147. Ugh.
2-2 delivery. Popped up, and that will reach the bleachers down the first baseline as it ricochets around the seats.
.147, that's back in like the 20s when pitchers went 9, 10, 11 innings, 27 starts.
It's quite a few. Again, the 2-2 delivery, and that one shot right back off the mound. Boma Fields tags second and throws, and it dropped out of the glove of Helser.
Well, not sure. Did that hit off the foot of Proctor?
I think it hit off the mound. I'm not sure if it got his foot or not.
What a play by Boma, though. Trying for the unassisted double play.
It was awfully close, but I don't think it got his foot. Helser stretching out, couldn't come up with it. They get the lead runner, though, 2 down.
If you're Proctor, you're looking around at these defenders behind you and saying thank you each time. They have really stepped.
Junior catcher. Swung on, and that one ripped out into right field. That'll get down for a base hit. And Paulson will hold up at second base. So West Virginia State with 2 outs. They've got runners at first and second now.
All right, let's hit that one right on the screws. Estrada did a good job once again. He is quick to get to those balls, get him back in, keeping Paulson at second. That keeps the opportunity for Frostburg State with a force out at first, second, or third.
That'll bring up Chris Morris, the right fielder. 1 for 2 tonight. Line drive to right field. Struck out swinging his last time at the plate. Proctor checks the runner at second, now delivers. And a slow ground ball back to Proctor. He'll field it and throw to first for the final out here in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the 6th inning here. Boma Probst and Helser due up here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
a builder,
I coach,
culinary arts, auditor, a firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge, open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes2officiating.com.
This is the same. Top of the 6th inning. 2-2 your score, West Virginia State and Frostburg State.
Both
I
teams
think too many people have my phone number right now. I'm getting texts from this one from head coach at Glenville State, Jimmy Mullins. I guess he made an error on one of those foul balls along the concourse, and he was just checking to make sure I didn't call him out on the air. I didn't even know he was out there.
Come on, Coach. You got to get in front of the ball. Don't give us the Olay. I won't finish that one.
Ryan Boma will step in to lead things off for the Bobcats. And the first pitch swung on and fouled away.
Well, 1 for 2 here tonight with a double.
If Jimmy, if you're still watching or listening, or if you go back and watch this, we did not see that. So you called yourself out on the air as that one misses outside. 1-1 to count on Boma. One high, 2-1.
And both these pitchers have done a great job managing this ball game, limiting damage with the help of defense.
Three balls and one strike. Bryant sets and delivers, and that one lifted high over on the right side, shallow right field. Going back is Bettinger, and in foul territory makes the grab.
Well, nearly overran that ball, but he had to cover a ton of ground. You saw right away that over at first base, Huber did not see that baseball. Morris, as quick as he is, just there to try to help back it up. Bettinger made a great play. Ooh. What a grab.
Covers it up like a running back.
Yeah.
One out now. And the catcher for the Bobcats, Cy Probst, will dig in on the right side as he looks at a pitch in there for a strike.
Probst with an RBI here this afternoon. This evening, I should say.
The 0-1 pitch, another breaking pitch, misses down low, 1-1 to count. That one hit hard out in the right field, but coming in is Morris, and he'll make the grab. 2 down here.
Now batting for Frostburg State, first baseman number 28, Logan Helser.
Logan Helser, 1 for 2 on the evening. Looking to get something started here in the top half of the 6th with 2 outs and a swing and a miss there.
A healthy cut. He's got an RBI on this evening.
The 0-1 pitch and another breaking pitch, but misses upstairs. 1-1 to count. Both teams with 6 hits tonight. And did he check it? He did not. He went around. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Helser.
And also just a freshman, hailing from Clear Springs, Maryland.
And a swing and a miss and a strikeout. Colin Bryant.
No runs on no hits. There were no errors and no one left on base.
We head to the bottom of the sixth, still 2-2. Pfizer, Spolrich, and Benninger due up for the Yellow Jackets when we come back here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to only $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to You're Approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Ford in Huntington.
Back here inside Gomard Ballpark in Charleston, West Virginia, the capital city, on a beautiful Friday evening here, May the 10th. My watch says it's 56 degrees. It doesn't feel like 56.
Oh, true. We're inside.
Yes,
though.
we are, and I've got a hoodie on. 2-2 your score.
Enjoying a little sixth inning stretch. Oh, Cotton Eye Joe kicking off over there.
I see your dance moves.
Stretch out the legs a little bit.
New pitcher for the Bobcats will be the left-hander, Cale Heyer.
A great night of pitching from Proctor. Officially on the night, 5 innings of work, 94 pitches. Faced 23 batters. And gave up just 6 hits, walked 3, struck out 3.
Leading off for West Virginia State University is the designated hitter, number 4, Connor Pfizer.
Cale Heyer, 1-0 on the season, a 4.61 ERA and 13 2/3 innings pitch. He'll face off with Connor Pfizer, 1 for 2 tonight. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pfizer's got an RBI.
He looks at that one in there for a strike. 1-1 to count on Pfizer. Heyer sets and delivers, and that one in there at 87, but misses out of the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Pfizer. He came in on the breaking pitch, and he did not go around. Says first base umpire Mark May.
Well, Heyer, 6'1" junior out of Crofton, Maryland. South River High School, where he played his K-12 baseball.
And a pitch outside walks Pfizer. So the first batter aboard for the Yellow Jackets.
Left fielder, number 6, Ethan Spolrich.
And that'll bring up the left fielder, Ethan Spolrich. Spolrich 1 for 2 on the evening. Played at Hurricane High School. Head coach Brian Sutphin down there. As Heyer sets and deals, and that ball went right to the backstop, and now Pfizer is down at second base. You saw Spolrich square around a bunt, then obviously pulled it back when the pitch was coming at his feet.
I wouldn't put it past Coach Lloyd. Maybe try this again with Spolrich. Try to advance Pfizer a little closer to the plate. A game this close, 1 run could do it.
Heyer fakes the throw to second. Now he'll dig back in on the rubber. Peers in, gets his signs, working from the stretch, settles at the belt. The 1-0 and a swing and a miss. Evens up the count at 1-1.
Healthy cut by Spolrich. Got 7 RBIs on the season. Just 54 plate appearances. Set up in a big situation for the Yellow Jackets, though, with the runner in scoring position late.
The 1-1 delivery and another cut. And coming up empty again is Spolrich. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the bottom just dropped out of that breaking ball for Heyer.
Pfizer down at second base, the 1-2, and another breaking pitch, and it froze him as he looks at that one and a strikeout.
Feast or famine on the first 2 batters for Heyer. Walked the first one, struck out the second.
Michael Benninger will step in with 1 out and runner at second.
Benninger with a base hit.
And he fouls that one off of his leg.
A tremendous movement on these breaking pitches for Heyer early.
Heyer settles, checks the runner, now delivers to the plate, and that one found back into the screen.
Well, Benninger down 0-2 in the count. 135 plate appearances, though. He's only struck out 13 times.
The 0-2 pitch from Heyer. And got him looking again.
Now, Benninger frustrated with that call. Thought that one stayed up in the zone a little bit. But it looked pretty good from your track man.
And we got the track man working over here at the
I dig it.
Go-Mart Ballpark this year.
And drop down over the belt right there.
2 down now. And at third baseman, Cody Reinhardt. Bounces that one in.
Reinhardt, a couple plate appearances here, still looking for his first base hit. Came in late in the ball game against Fairmont State just to play in the field. Well, he's got limited at-bats this year, just 47 plate appearances with 6 RBIs.
Rain slightly falling here now at Go-Mart Ballpark. And that one in there, a strike. 1-1 to count on Reinhardt. Heyer sets and delivers another breaking pitch, and that one in there for a strike. Catches the outer part of the plate.
Heyer's got nice control over those breaking balls right now.
Issued a walk to start the inning off. Rears back and fires that one in, misses at 86. Pfizer moved over to second base on a wild pitch, and he is still standing there. Cal Heyer sets and delivers the 2-2, and a breaking pitch and a foul ball. And Probst couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, last call at the concession stand, Jack. If you're looking for some popcorn, you better go quick. Cotton candy?
Well, they said last call for alcohol, and you almost stood up and ran out of the door on me. I had to hold you down.
I'm no Harry Carey.
2-2, the pitch coming up. Breaking pitch and is fired down the third baseline, but it goes foul.
Well, Reinhardt held back. He was expecting breaking ball, got it, still out in front.
Folks moving up underneath the full count now on Reinhardt. Trying to turn the order over here. As Heyer sets and delivers the payoff pitch, ground ball third base. Guy Fields fires across the diamond. And Mikey Guy coming up again big with the final out here in the bottom of the sixth. We head to the seventh inning here at Go-Mart Ballpark. Still tied at 2 on the Mountain East Digital Network.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Top of the seventh inning, 2-2 your score. West Virginia State and Frostburg State here in the elimination game on this late Friday night. The winner of this one moves on. They'll play at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. They'll take on the loser of the Charleston-Fairmont State matchup. That in the winner's bracket will take place at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon here at Go-Mart Ballpark. Earlier today, Fairmont State defeated West Virginia State by a score of 9-3. Charleston eliminated Glenville State 7-6 in the first game today. It's the first pitch from Colin Bryant and a swing and a miss from Ben Weeman.
It's good to see MEC Sports Information Director Chris Thomas back. Thought we lost him for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, good to see him back. 1-1 to count on Weeman.
Got to keep us in line sometimes.
Nobody wants to sit around us. I've noticed that.
I showered this morning. Put on some cologne.
I thought you smelled good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bryant sets and delivers, and that one high for ball 2. The 101 pitch from the Washington, West Virginia native as he sets and deals. That one lifted high into the sky in left field. Coming in, and Paulson from the center field position comes over and makes the catch, 1 out.
Paulson playing a little Frogger on the way in there. Left, right, straight, left, right, straight, just to get underneath it. Oh, rain starting to pour down a little bit more. Thought we were going to get out of the whole rest of the evening without it.
Jackson Shalik will step in, and that one misses on the inside for ball 1. Had a bit of a rain delay last night, 11 minutes in the rain delay officially. And a game that went just over 3 hours long as Frostburg State defeated Wheeling to eliminate Wheeling in that one. 2-0 the count on Shalik. 0 for 3 tonight. Homered last night and comes up empty on that one. In fact, in last night's game, the second pitch of the ball game, he sent it out of here. The 2-1 pitch as the rain starts falling even harder here in Charleston.
Shalik waited until the best time to hit his first home run last night.
The 2-2 pitch. And got him looking at the knees.
Shalik shaking his head on the way to the dugout, disagreeing with that call. As you can see, the rain really starting to come down hard now. See that last pitch real quick.
Ooh, yeah, right at the knees.
Right at the knees-ish.
Randy Steen looks at that one in there for a strike. Steen 0 for 2 on the night. As Bryant sets and delivers and a swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. Bryant working quickly here.
He wants to get into the dugout. Doesn't want to be out in this rain any longer than he needs to.
The 0-2 pitch, and that one fouled back. That's what we get. Talking about how great the weather was at the beginning of the broadcast. Of course, it was 61 degrees, and I didn't see a cloud in the sky. And now, here we go.
Broadcaster's curse is a real thing.
I blame it on you. The 0-2. Bryant delivers, and that one off the mound and right back up the box for a 2-out single up the middle for Randy Steen, his first hit of the ball game.
Hit number 66 of the season for Steen. He's having a great year as a junior.
You saw he went down and got that one in the lower part of the zone and took it right back up the middle. And the always dangerous hitting Ethan Keipel will dig in as the rain continues to fall here at Gomart Ballpark. Showed some power last night as Steen takes off for a second and a late throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. And now the go-ahead run in scoring position for Ethan Keipel.
That was a great sweep tag attempt by Bittinger, but the throw just not in time. Steen got a really nice jump on the play.
Almost overslid the base there.
Talk
he did.
about that. Yeah, the rain, it will cause you some problems.
The 1-0 pitch, and did he lay off of it? He did. They appeal out to third base umpire.
Wow.
And Chris Richards says he did not go around, and now John Lloyd out of the dugout. I think he's wanting him to appeal down to the first base umpire. And now Mark Mayo and Ron Runnels come together down the first base line. John Lloyd still arguing his point.
Let's take a look at this. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a swing.
Lloyd unhappy with whatever Mark Mayo is telling him.
Uh-oh.
And now a warning has been issued to the dugout for West Virginia State as the pin comes out of the pocket.
Now, Lloyd's got the argument there. Unfortunately, what happened was they appealed to the third base umpire,
who is now behind the mound.
Yeah. Had they made the appeal down to first, I think that's a call for a strike.
The 2-0 pitch. And that one in there, called strike. Two 1 pitch, and that one shot back behind the press box. Two the count on Keipel. Bryant looks back and now delivers. And that one misses down for ball 3.
Well, full count again with Keipel's abilities. You got first base open again with 2 outs. Not the worst thing to happen if he was to be walked.
Bryant delivers, and that one inside. The runner goes down a third, and a stolen base for Steen.
That is 2 stolen bases here for Steen on the path.
And now back out of the dugout is head coach Sean Lloyd.
And now he's
wanting a word.
He's got a warning right now, so he might want to be real careful with his words here.
He calls Chris Richards over to chat about that, but Steen may have caught West Virginia State napping there as he took off for third. It was kind of a late throw.
A great camera work by our crew here, Jack. You saw Steen's arm and his hand hit the bag, and then the tag came up on his chest just about a split second too late.
The runners at the corners, 2 outs for Mikey Guy. Guy 1 for 3 tonight. In the first pitch, he fouls that one away.
Well, he's made his hay defensively tonight for Frostburg State. Does have a base hit here and a run scored. Also stole a base earlier in the ball game.
The 0-1 pitch from Bryant, and that one right down the middle. No balls and 2 strikes on Guy. Bryant trying to battle out of here. No balls and 2 strikes, 2 down, runners at the corners. And that one just misses.
Some more action in the bullpen for the Yellow Jackets. I just saw after that last pitch, Bryant's shaking off his throwing arm a little bit. Wonder how much longer they'll stick with him. 120 pitches.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss and a big strikeout. And Bryant flexing on him as he walks off the field. It's stretch time here at Gomart Ballpark. We got a tie ball game, 2-2, and a strikeout for Colin Bryant here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Two-two your score, bottom of the 7th. West Virginia State and Frostburg State. Elimination game. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Frostburg State. 2 runs on 6 hits, and no errors for West Virginia State.
Well, Jack, I go back to that meeting at the mound from Coach Lloyd a couple of innings ago with his pitcher, Bryant. Stayed with him, gave him the confidence. Bryant got out of the inning. Very emotional at the end of that inning, but that pales in comparison to the emotions he just showed at the end of that strikeout in the top of the inning, and he went screaming and then went looking and screaming at the Frostburg State bench. He got a really big warning by the home plate umpire.
Leading off, Old West Virginia State University.
Cal Hire back out on the mound as you take a look at that end of the last inning.
Now, this is an emotional game, obviously, tied up.
Elimination game. Waters will step in 0 for 3 tonight as he looks at that one down low for ball 1. And over here, I'm drinking Mountain Dew. It's 9:30 at night.
Second inning of relief here for Cale Hire.
Hire working from the stretch. Breaking pitch. Misses down and away, or down for ball 2. 2-0.
Waters looking to reach base for the first time in this contest. 0 for 3 at the moment.
And a third ball to Waters. 3-0 now.
And a lot of rain falling down the last half inning. Hire looking for a fresh, dry baseball. Looks like the rain has pulled off a little bit here. I refuse to kibosh it again. So hopefully it stays away for another couple of innings.
And I had kibosh on my bingo card.
Scrabble, that's a big word.
3-0 pitch. And I called strike, 3-1.
A nice location for Hire on the 3-0. Probably knew that Waters had the take sign.
And they're at 86 on that last pitch. The 3-1 delivery and another strike. That time at 87. Full count now on Kyle Waters. Higher sets and deals, and that one fought off and fouled away.
Higher battling here. 6'1" left-handed junior from Crofton, Maryland. Came in with just 14 2/3 innings of work.
The payoff pitch swung on again and fouled away.
Higher left that one over the plate. Waters unable to move it in fair territory, though.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up on the infield over in foul territory. Helser makes the catch, 1 out.
Next up for the Yellow Jackets, first baseman number 1, Mike Huber.
Mike Huber will dig in on the right side for the Yellow Jackets. 1 for 2 on the evening.
Also drawn a walk tonight, been on base twice.
Putting a double down the left field line as he looks at that one outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, and that one upstairs, 2-0 now.
Well, hung a curveball up at the eyes.
Higher fell behind Waters, 3-0. Battled back, got him to pop up. Now 2-0 on Huber. That one hit hard and over the top of the glove of Weeman. And a 1-out base hit to left field for Mike Huber.
Well, great contact. Had to go low in the zone that time for the shot. Still got the barrel of the bat on it. And just high enough to get it over Weeman. Puts the potential go-ahead run on the base pass.
Time is called. The pitching coach for the Bobcats will walk out to talk to Cal Higher. Action in the bullpen. And that is Ethan Keipel.
Keipel, right-handed pitcher, first baseman. 6'3" senior.
Keipel's got 5 saves on the year. But he is warming up in the bullpen at the moment. As we are locked in at a 2-2 score in the bottom of the 7th inning. Higher working from the set. Delivers, and in there a strike on Paulson.
One thing he's had a lot of control over is these breaking balls, keeping the Yellow Jackets batters guessing.
The 0-1 pitch, another breaking pitch in there for a strike 2. 0-2 now on Nathan Paulson. Oh, 2 pitch bounces in. Nice block, though, by Probst.
A big game situation. As a tie ball game late in the game, you got to keep everything in front. Probst with a really nice play, sliding over to keep that one in front of him. Paulson Hitting .301, but just .154 this year against left-handed pitchers.
35 runs batted in as he looks at that one and gets by Probst, and Huber is safe at second. And Probst went down, and he remains down on the turf.
Did he step on the ball? Probst knew how important it was to try to get to that quickly, and I think he took his eye off the ball for a second. I don't know if he stepped on it or just
turned his ankle.
Turned his ankle or something.
Head coach Anthony Williams out to check on him, and now the training staff for the Bobcats. See if we can see what happened here. Ball just hit him right in the mid and got away from him.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, just
kind
of
hyperextension of the leg as he was sliding.
Again, it's been raining here, so the turf is wet. And again, we look at from the top.
As you see that, this immediately went down. It's one of those situations you hope it just looked worse than it actually is. Well, he is a catcher, Jack.
Oh,
which means
he's the toughest guy out there.
He's able to eat shards of glass. You have got to be tough to be a catcher.
And at this point, you're not going to take him out. You'd have to drag him off the field right now. And he will remain in the ballgame.
I think they're going to give a couple of warm-up pitches for Probst just to see how he does behind the plate here. He said, enough, I'm good. Gave him one. Said, I'm getting cold out here, let's go.
2-2 the count on Nathan Paulson. Huber down at second base with one out. Higher checks the runner, now deals to the plate, to breaking pitch. That one hit well in left field. Going back is Shylick off the wall. Huber had to hold up. He'll move over to third base, but a double for Paulson.
I turned on that one and absolutely tattooed it to the top of the wall. But as you said, Huber had to hold up to make sure that wasn't going to be caught. Still, though, a big opportunity late in this ball game for the Yellow Jackets.
And they're going to the bullpen. We'll take a break. We'll come back. 2-2 your score. West Virginia State and Frostburg State in this elimination game here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to You're Approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
New pitcher for Frostburg State, and it is Ethan Keipel, the right-hander.
Officially for higher in relief, 1.1 innings, 1 1/3 that is. Faced 7 batters. Gave up a pair of base hits, including a double. Struck out 2, walked 1.
Ethan Keipel, this is his 14th appearance. 13th out of the bullpen. He's got 5 saves on the season, 16 1/3 innings pitched, 20 hits, 10 runs, 7 earned runs, 2 walks, and 17 strikeouts. Opposing batters batting .303 against Keipel. Got a record of 1-3 and a 3.86 ERA.
Like the shades he's rocking right now. Little Rick Wild Thing Vaughn coming off of the aura that is Ethan Keipel.
He'll pump it up high 80s. The catcher for West Virginia State, Tyler Overitis, 1 for 2 tonight. 1 out, runners at second and third. A 2-2 ball game, and a first pitch, a swing and a miss, and that one coming in at 90 miles per hour.
A little steam off of that one. You see the infield all playing in on the green part of the turf, trying to avoid that go-ahead run late here in the ball game.
The 0-1 delivery, and he pumps that one in there at 91, but off the plate for ball one. 1-1 to count on Overitis. Huber down at third base, Paulson at second. As Keipel peers in, works from the stretch. Sets and delivers, and that one misses down and away. 2-1 to count now on Overitis. Chris Morris on deck for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, if you're Overitis, you're just looking for anything into the outfield.
The 2-1 pitch, and that one fouled back into the screen. 2-2 the count.
Whether it be on the ground or in the air, he's looking for something far enough out there that he can send Huber home from third.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Tyler Overitis. And pitch misses down at 91 from Keipel.
Approach to the ninth frame job attempt.
Full count now on Overitis. The payoff pitch from Keipel. Swung on and lifted high into the air down the left field line. Ranging over towards the bleachers, and it reaches about 5 rows up.
I was going to say, if anybody could make that play, it might have been Mikey Guy tonight. The way he has played over there at third base.
Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes on Overitis. Keipel sets at the belt, now delivers. And a fastball. And that one misses down and away, and Anthony Williams is not happy about it. He's 4 or 5 steps out of the dugout right now.
And he's trying to make his presence felt. It's only going to take a couple more screams before the home plate umpire recognizes. Yep, and he's back out now, and here he comes. Williams visibly frustrated. Keipel wanted that one badly, hopped up in the air when he didn't get the call. Bases loaded now. Oh, wait, Coach Williams getting his steps in back and forth.
Right fielder Chris Morris 1 for 3 tonight. An opportunity for him to put his team ahead. Got the victory the other night against Frostburg State, and a hefty cut there comes up missing.
And with the bases loaded, the middle infield going to head back to double play depth. Corner still in.
The 0-1 pitch, and that one misses down low. 1-1 to count on Chris Morris. Little cool breeze blowing in from the outfield. The flag straight down, though, in left field. The 1-1 pitch, and a fastball in there at 90 for a strike.
All right, down the middle, that may be the best pitch Morris is going to see.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded. Keipel sets, delivers, fly ball, and that will reach the stands.
Now with Morris down 1-2 in the count, time to try to protect the plate. He's going to try to just get the bat out on anything near the strike zone.
The 1-2 delivery. And that one fought off and over top of the press box.
Another one coming in at 90 on the radar gun.
Keipel peering in, gets the sign he wants. Now sets at the belt. The 1-2. And a fastball just off the plate at 90.
Well, that was ever so close.
2-2 the count now on Morris.
Starting to have a lot of chatter here.
13 home runs on the season, 40 RBIs, and a swing and a miss. And a big strikeout there for Ethan Keipel.
Keipel loving that one. You can see him shaking his head. Yes, that was a big strikeout. And immediately the infield takes a collective breath and backs up to regular depth.
That'll bring to the plate Connor Pfizer.
Pfizer's got an RBI here this evening.
1 for 2. Swung on, and that one lifted foul. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th, a 2-2 score. The winner advances, the loser heads home. The 0-1 delivery from Keipel, and he pumps that one in at 91, but off the plate. 1-1 account on Pfizer. The 1-1 pitch. That one misses down low.
Like he's disagreeing with the strike zone, is that?
2-1 pitch. That one shot out into right field. Estrada going back to the wall, and it's out of here. Did it go out?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he indicated it's out of here. They did. That's a home run. That's a grand slam for Connor Pfizer. There was some confusion, but I thought I saw the indication as you look at the replay. And it looked from here that was off the top of the wall.
Now, there is a yellow line there that indicates what a home run is. Estrada pulled it off of the wall. The question is, Jack, did it hit above that yellow line? The Yellow Jackets were already out of the dugout ready to celebrate a grand slam. Coach Anthony Williams come out. He wants to argue this one for sure. Umpires getting together. Let's take one more look here. The question is, when did it ricochet?
Did it clear it?
Well, it looked like it hit right off of the yellow line.
Of course, no replay. We have replay, but they don't.
Actually, on that second look there, it looked like it might have hit just a little below the yellow line. I don't know. Boy, this is a big call. Nonetheless, Jack, 2 runs are going to score on that play.
But I don't think they're going to reverse the call. It's a home run.
I think they're going to give it as a grand slam in the bottom of the 7th inning in a game that it seemed like 1 run might be the difference in this one.
As they're talking with head coach Anthony Williams.
Well, I thought we were going to take a look for a second. Oh, wow. And now they're going to head over and talk to head coach Sean Lloyd. Let's take another look from this angle. You just can't tell. And from our vantage point, Jack, it is so hard to see from that distance. And we'll get a little closer look here.
Right above the old Miller light. As that ball is coming down, and it hits right at that.
It looks like it ricocheted off of the yellow line.
Well, there's another angle there. Right there.
Yeah, I think
it's below it.
Maybe below the line. Oh, how do you see that in real time, though?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at that right there.
Yeah, I think that may have hit. And again, with the naked eye in real time,
there's no way. Yeah.
There's no way you could see that from where they were.
But they're down here explaining something to the coaching staff. And John Lloyd, with his hands on his hips, is, I don't know. Did they reverse the call here?
Well,
I guess you could if somebody else maybe had a better angle, another umpire.
That is the question. Again, though, when you go back.
And then how do you determine who scores? How many scores?
When you go back
at least
to the
two would score.
Two scored.
A ground rule double, maybe.
And again, you step back from that
just
moment.
Looking at the facial expression and the shoulders shrugging.
Nonetheless, you're looking at a lead here late for the Yellow Jackets. The question is it 2 or 4 runs that are going to be crossed? Is it going to be a 2 or a 4-run lead?
And I don't. Yeah, Connor Pfizer has put his helmet back on. He's back out of the dugout. But he has yet to come out to the bases.
All right, now Pfizer 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs or 5. We're waiting to see which it's going to be.
And now he's taking his helmet back off. And we're going to have another conference with first base umpire Mark Mill. And now Anthony Williams is out of the dugout, and he's talking to plate umpire Ron Runnels. You see the conversation taking place between Sean Lloyd and Mark Mill.
Well, Coach Williams has obviously been building this frustration.
And now you see Pfizer.
Now that is going to be the change in the call. So
well, where are they going to
Pfizer,
send him? He's the only one coming out. Okay, second and third then. So Overitis will be at third base then.
It will be a 4-2 West Virginia State lead in the bottom of the 7th. You'll still give Pfizer credit for 2 for 3, now with a double and 3 RBIs. So a big play nonetheless for the Yellow Jackets and Pfizer. And again, that was such a huge play with 2 outs. Because Frostburg State was trying to get out of that with no damage with the bases loaded. Wow, just craziness.
A lot to unpack there. 4-2, West Virginia State leading with 2 outs, and Spolrich at the plate.
He's 1 for 3.
As that pitch down in the dirt, and now the whole time there, Keipel's just standing there on the mound.
Well, he's trying to rewarm. As it's getting later, it's getting a little chillier, so Keipel ready to work. It's like, let me throw some pitches.
The 1-0 pitch, that went upstairs. According to TrackMan, that last ball hit by Pfizer 358 feet off the wall.
Now, we could do some triangulation with geometry and find out exactly if it was out or not. We'll try that later.
The 2-0 delivery and a breaking pitch, and therefore a strike. Pfizer peering in.
And it is 4-2, getting ready to change. There you go.
2-1 pitch, and that one popped up and out of play. 2-2 the count on Ethan Spolrich. Keipel sets, delivers another breaking pitch and got him looking for the strikeout, but the damage is done here in the bottom of the 7th. Off the bat of Connor Pfizer and off the wall in right field, scores 2 runs. West Virginia State leads Frostburg State 4-2 here on the Mountain East Digital Network. Top of the 8th inning, 4-2, West Virginia State leading Frostburg State in this elimination ball game here in the Mountain East Conference baseball tournament. Connor Pfizer coming up with a double off the right field wall, scoring 2 in the bottom of the 7th inning.
One thing to think about after that, and again, this has been a relatively long game. You got Bryant working into, his 8th inning of action here, and he had to sit a long time in that half inning. He's already thrown 100-plus pitches.
Leading off for Frostburg State.
So we'll see how active and live his arm is. Lots of action in the bullpen for the Yellow Jackets.
Danny Estrada will lead things off 1 for 3 tonight for the right fielder as Bryant delivers that one right off the back of Estrada. So not a good start for Colin Bryant.
Well, you wonder how long they will stick with Bryant. 122 pitches. And really, he's relied a lot the last couple of innings on just motivation and moxie.
Boma stepping in, and he looks at that one downstairs for ball 1.
Boma 1 for 3 with a double on the night.
West Virginia State with a righty and a lefty out in the bullpen as they check the runner over at first in Estrada. The 1-0 pitch, and that went in there for a strike. 1-1 to count. That one misses downstairs as well. 2-1 to Ryan Boma.
Again, Bryant shaking off his pitching arm. He's been working a lot on adrenaline here the last couple of innings. Frostburg State looking to try to take advantage here late.
That one upstairs. 3-1 the count to Boma.
And Boma's drawn 31 walks on the season.
That one hit hard, but hooking foul into the concourse area. Working on 2.5 hours here. Fly ball right field going back towards the wall is Morris. Now he'll come back in and make the catch. 1 out.
And a lot of really interesting fly balls to the outfield. Guys moving in and out left and right trying to just be able to find that and camp underneath it.
So with 1 out, brings up Cy Probst, the catcher.
Ropes also with a base hit and an RBI in this one.
That one misses low, ball one. The 1-0. That one lifted out in the right field, and Morris underneath it makes the catch, 2 down.
Getting a couple fly balls here, Bryant. That's huge for him. Got to feel like his arm is really wearing down at the moment. 129 pitches. Frostburg State trying real hard right now to take advantage. Each batter that comes up represents a potential tying run.
Not a lot of gas behind these throws right now from the left-hander, but
he's not
able to induce a couple fly balls.
Yeah.
So
he's not an overpowering pitcher anyway. His fastball stays in the mid-80s. Low to mid-80s, I should say.
First baseman Logan Helser, 1 for 3 on the night. Looks at that one in there for a strike.
Actually took Helser out. Got a
yeah, it is
Glinski. Lucas Glinski is a pinch hitter now.
Glinski swings and misses at that one, 0-2. .367 hitter on the season. He takes that one outside for ball one.
Machinsky is a .370 hitter against right-handers, .333 against lefties, .367 overall in just 30 plate appearances.
That one bounces in, 2-2 the count on Galinsky.
Now limited action. He's got 11 RBIs, though, in just 30 plate appearances. Every single hit he has, 11 of them has produced an RBI.
2-2 pitch from Bryant, and that one misses downstairs, full count. The payoff pitch, runner goes, and that one fouled away. Again, the 3-2 pitch. That one rifled into the glove of Reinhardt down at third base.
Well, defense is the name of the game here throughout the night for both teams, Jack.
So Reinhardt comes up with the catch. And Frostburg State strands a runner here in the top half of the 8th inning. Coming back, it'll be Benninger, Reinhardt, and Waters. 4-2 your score, West Virginia State leading.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Bottom of the 8th inning, West Virginia State leading Frostburg State 4-2, and a couple of defensive changes here for the Bobcats. Mikey Guy now at first base. Ben Weeman down at third base, and Christian Scherzer now out at shortstop for Frostburg State.
It's that time of the ball game, bottom of the 8th, with a lead for one side, obviously. West Virginia State, they were on the opposite side of this in the bottom of the 8th in the game versus Fairmont State. Came into the bottom of the 8th, trailing by 1. Fairmont State ended up putting on 5 more runs, ended up losing that ball game 9-3. So insurance is what West Virginia State's looking for. For Keipel, the defense, they want out of this inning quick.
Michael Benninger, first swing and shoots it into the right field for a leadoff single.
Benninger with a couple base hits here tonight now. 2 for 4.
Now batting for the Yellow Jackets, third baseman, number 15, Cody Reinhardt.
It's right down the middle at 89, and Benninger just took it opposite field, and now Cody Reinhardt, as a thrower to first, chases Benninger back into the bag.
Reinhardt 0 for 3.
Keipel sets and deals Reinhardt. And that is Mikey Guy again coming up with the play, this time down at first base.
Doesn't matter where you put him, Jack. That young man's going to make plays.
On the bunt attempt from Reinhardt, and got under it and popped it up down the first base line. As you see, Guy coming in and making the grab, 1 out.
He has been absolutely fantastic here tonight.
Kyle Waters, as a throw over, kind of hits Benninger, looked like in the back of the leg. Well, didn't get far. Guy chased it down.
Waters,
0 for 4 tonight.
He is looking for his first base hit in 2 games today. Going back to that loss to Fairmont State, did reach base by a walk-in fielder's choice.
Keipel sets and delivers, and that one down low for ball 1 to Waters. Again, the check and heads up.
I can see how important that runner at first is to the defense. I'm going to try to keep him at first or as close to the bag as possible.
The 1-0 pitch. And that one misses down low. 2-0 the count on Kyle Waters.
Waters with 62 base hits on the year, 40 RBIs. Hitting .344.
2-0 pitch, ground ball, third base, fielded by Weeman. He'll take it over to second, and they get the lead runner and Benninger out, 2 down.
That was a great play by Weeman. Just wanted to get that lead runner first.
First baseman, number 1.
And they got that done. Waters so quick down the line, no way you're getting him.
Got to bring up the first baseman in Mike Huber.
A big second out now for Frostburg State.
Huber 2 for 3 on the evening. He takes the first one high for ball 1. Frostburg State 2 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. West Virginia State 4 runs on 10 hits and no errors. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Huber 2 for 3. The run scored, also walked in the ball game. I'm on base 3 times.
The 2-0. And that one fouled away. That sounded odd. Maybe caught the cap on the end of the bat.
It sounded like that.
It sounded like a wooden stick hit the baseball. The 2-1 and a swing and a miss there. See a foul tipped back into the glove. 2-2 the count now on Huber with 2 outs. Sets and deals and blew that one right by him for the strikeout. We head to the top of the ninth. Frostburg State down to the last 3 outs. It'll be the 9-1 and 2 hitters when we come back here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
Top of the ninth inning, 4-2. West Virginia State leading Frostburg State. And a new pitcher for the Yellow Jackets is Caleb Lafenor, 6'6" junior out of Asheville, North Carolina. Will take over on the mound for starting pitcher Colin Bryant.
Oh, what an outing by Bryant. Pitched the last 3 innings on adrenaline and motivation, basically. You could see his arm was exhausted. 136 pitches for Bryant. Faced 35 batters. Walked 3, but struck out 8. Gave up 7 base hits and 2 earned runs in 8 full innings of work.
Lafenor 2-0 on the season, a 4.86 ERA and 7 appearances. No saves as he'll face off with third baseman Ben Weeman. And first pitch is high for ball 1.
Weeman 0 for 3. Looking to get on base right off the bat for Frostburg State.
That one in there in the strike zone. 1-1 to count at 86 from Lafenor.
16 2/3 innings of work, 4.86 the ERA.
Breaking pitch that time in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Weeman. Lafenor working from the stretch, sets and deals, and a breaking pitch off the plate.
A nice discipline at the plate for Weeman. Just a little flinch.
Both teams up on the railing at the dugouts, and a swung on. Ground ball left side, Reinhardt fields, and a one-hopper over to Huber. 1 out.
Well, if you're going to one-hop your first baseman, you want it to be a big hop, and that's what Reinhardt did.
Next up for the Bobcats, left fielder, number 1, Jackson.
So with 1 out, that brings up the top of the order for the Bobcats and Jackson Shalik. Shalik 0 for 4 tonight. Oh, no, they've got him 1 for 4. As he looks at that one, down and in for ball 1. 1-0 pitch popped up, and that'll reach the stands. Charleston and Fairmont State tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We'll have that right here on the Mountain East Digital Network. The 1-1 pitch. That one left upstairs, 2-1.
That breaking pitch hung up at the eyes.
(2-1), and that one fouled off the mask of plate umpire Ron Runnels.
He's going to stand up and collect his thoughts as he walks.
He'll take the ball out.
Off. Yeah. Like, I'll take this opportunity to shake off the cobwebs.
Evens up the count at 2-2.
Oh, that one. Even with the padding on the mask.
The 2-2 delivery. Ground ball right back to Lafenor. He fields and fires. Ooh. 2 down.
Dangerous throw to the inside of the plate. I would imagine that Shalleck probably heard that one going by on the way to the bag at first.
So now Frostburg State down to their last out, and center fielder Randy Steen will step in. 1 for 3 on the night.
Steen, though, got a couple of stolen bases.
Lafenor sets and deals. The breaking pitch in there for a strike.
Frostburg State, they've got to have Steen on the base paths. Because again, Keipel is on deck. He can change the game with one swing.
Breaking pitch popped up. It'll get out of play, though, over top the third base dugout. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Caleb Lafenor, the junior right-hander, trying to close it out here for the Yellow Jackets. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and West Virginia State advances with a 4-2 victory over the Bobcats of Frostburg State. We'll take a break. We'll come back and wrap it up from here inside Gomart Ballpark. You're watching live streaming coverage of the 2024 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament right here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
The legacy began in 1973. That was the year NCAA Division II was born. And since the very first day, our division has shaped generations of student athletes with a true sense of academics, athletics, and community. That is 5 decades of graduations, championships, teamwork, and personal development. 50 years of shaping student athletes into world-class leaders. NCAA Division II. Our division, our legacy.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to only $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Ford in Huntington.
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
Welcome back inside Gomart Ballpark, and a final score. West Virginia State gets the victory over Frostburg State, 4-2. Frostburg State 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. West Virginia State 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. And the victory on the mound for the Yellow Jackets. Colin Bryant, 5-2 record now. And what a terrific job tonight, Andrew, that Colin Bryant did.
Well, absolutely amazing. And as I said, the last 3 innings that he pitched, the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th, that was all on adrenaline and excitement. And he was making some big plays, got some big strikeouts, and that just propelled he and his team to that victory. That big bottom of the 7th for West Virginia State getting the 2 runs. That was huge as well. We look at this together, 17 strikeouts between the two teams. There were massive amounts of defensive plays made on both sides. And with all those plays available, just 1 total error, I thought this was a well-played defensive game between both teams. All of the pitchers did their jobs. Somebody had to win, somebody had to lose, and it just happened to be West Virginia State's night here tonight.
Yep, Bryant gets the victory, goes to 5-2. The save, Caleb Lafenor, that's his first of the season. And they tag the loss to Cale Heyer. Heyer now 1-1. And Frostburg State 37-14. You just don't think that they're going to make it to that Atlantic region. They were in that 7th spot, and too many things happening up at the PSAC tournament. It's not good right now.
You think they may have had to make a run and win this tournament?
I think they would have had to win this tournament. It's my thinking. And so they'll take the loss here tonight. West Virginia State will advance. They're now 30-19. And again, we take a look at the line score here tonight. Frostburg State got on the board in the top of the 2nd inning, but State answered with 2 in the bottom of the frame. Frostburg State tied it up in the top of the 4th, and it was 2-2 into the bottom of the 7th, and a bases loaded double off the right field wall by Connor Pfizer is what won it tonight for the Yellow Jackets. He drove in 2 runs on a bit of a controversial call. Nonetheless, he would have driven in the winning runs. So State wins it 4-2, and they move on in the losers bracket. And again, Charleston and Fairmont State in the winners bracket is scheduled for 1 o'clock, but they're calling for some weather here in the Kanawha Valley, so that may be up in the air. So keep it to, you can go to mountaineast.org for the latest information on the game times and everything else with the tournament. As you're looking at some highlights here of that last hit off the wall for Pfizer. But you're right, Andrew, just a beautifully played baseball game tonight between these 2 ball clubs.
I hate to see one team's season, well, not season, but their MEC tournament end here tonight. But a great battle from 2 very solid programs. Frostburg State just didn't have the right hits at the right time late in the ball game. West Virginia State will await the loser of tomorrow's contest between UC and FSU.
So in a game that went 2 hours and 48 minutes tonight, had a little bit of weather from all different angles, some sun, some rain, but we got it in tonight. And we thank everybody for joining us here on the Mountain East Digital Network. Our video production crew tonight, producer Brian Shepard, Robbie Mounts on the controls over to our right. My partner, Andrew Miller. I'm Jack Withrow saying so long from Charleston, West Virginia. Again, the final score, West Virginia State survives and advances with a 4-2 victory over Frostburg State. You've been watching live streaming coverage of the Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford here on the Mountain East Digital Network.